Everyone about chapter 46 talks about the prince and the feast, and it says this, verse 1. It says, Thus says the Lord God, who is Christ. The gate of the inner court that faces east shall be shut on the 6 working days, but on the Sabbath day it shall be opened. Of course, the Sabbath day of the Jews is on they believe that's on a Saturday because they don't believe Christ is God, and they don't believe in the resurrection and all that. But as Christians who do believe in the death and resurrection of Christ, we believe the Sabbath to be on a Sunday because we know that's the day that Christ rose from the tomb. So it says, and on the day of the new moon it shall be opened. The prince shall enter by the vestibule of the gate from outside, and shall take his stand by the post of the gate. The priest shall offer his burnt offering and his peace offering, and he shall worship at the threshold of the gate. Then he shall go out, but the gate shall not be shut until evening. The people of the land shall bow down at the entrance of the gate before the Lord on the Sabbaths and on the new moons. The burnt offerings that the prince offers to the Lord on the Sabbath day shall be 6 lambs without blemish, and a ram without blemish, and the grain offering with the ram shall be an ephah, and the grain offering with the lambs shall be as much as he is able, together with a hin of oil to each ephah. On the day of the new moon he shall offer a bull from the herd without blemish, and 6 lambs and a ram, which shall be without blemish. As a grain offering he shall provide an ephah with the bull, and an ephah with the ram, and with the lambs, as much as he is able, together with a hin of oil to each ephah. When the prince enters, he shall enter by the vestibule of the gate, and he shall go out by the same way. When the people of the land come before the Lord at the appointed feast, he who enters by the north gate to worship shall go out by the south gate, and he who enters by the south gate shall go out by the north gate. No one shall enter, or no one shall return by the way of the gate by which he entered, but each shall go out straight ahead. And when they enter, the prince shall enter with them, and when they go out, he shall go out. At the feast and the appointed festivals, the grain offering with the young bull shall be an ephah, and then with the ram an ephah, and with the lambs as much as one is able to give, together with a hin of oil to an ephah. When the prince provides a free will offering, either a burnt offering or peace offerings, as a free will offering to the Lord, the gate facing east shall be open for him, and he shall offer his burnt offering or his peace offerings, as he does on the Sabbath day. Then he shall go out, and after he has gone out, the gate shall be shut. He shall provide a lamb a year old without blemish for a burnt offering to the Lord daily. Morning by morning you shall provide it. And you shall provide a grain offering with it morning by morning, 1/6 of an ephah, and 1/3 of an hin oil, to moisten the flour as a grain offering to the Lord. This is a perpetual statute. Thus the lamb and the meal offering and the oil shall be provided morning by morning for a regular burnt offering. Thus is the Lord God, who is Christ. If the prince makes a gift to any of his sons as his inheritance, it shall belong to his sons. It is their property by inheritance. But if he makes a gift out of his inheritance to one of the servants, it shall be his to the year of liberty. Then it shall revert to the prince. Surely it is his inheritance. It shall belong to his sons. The prince shall not take any of the inheritance of the people, thrusting them out of their property. He shall give his sons their inheritance out of his own property, so that none of my people shall be scattered from his property. Bowling places for offerings. Then he brought me through the entrance, which was at the side of the gate, to the north row of the holy chambers for the priests, and behold, a place was there at the extreme western end of them. And he said to me, This is the place where the priests shall boil the guilt offerings and the sin offering, and where they shall bake the grain offering, in order not to bring them out into the outer court, and so transmit holiness to the people. Then he brought me out to the outer court, and he led me around to the 4 corners of the court. And behold, each corner of the court there was another court, and the 4 corners of the court were small courts, 40 cubits long and 30 broad. The 4 were the same size. On the inside, around each of the 4 courts was a row of masonry, with hers made at the bottom of the rows of all around. Then he said to me, These are the kitchens where those who minister at the temple shall boil the sacrifices of the people. So this, of course, is talking about 46, talking about the prince and the feast, about him coming into the temple and bringing offerings to God, and us talks about the boiling places for offerings, which were in the kitchens, which were in the four corners of the temple, where they would boil the food for the offerings. So it's 46, I'm about 47 here shortly.